Just a little modest peel right there. There, check out my peeling. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Yeah, it's terrible. I should probably get a different contraption. This isn't orange I got, right? What's up, everybody? This is Attorney Joe McPeak with Virtuoso Criminal and DUI Lawyers. Today, we're going to talk about one of my favorite drinks called the Boulevardier. This drink is kind of considered a cousin of the Negroni, which is another one of my favorite cocktails. A Negroni is a gin-based cocktail with Campari and sweet vermouth. The Boulevardier is the same thing, except instead of gin, we have whiskey, usually bourbon whiskey. I've had it with rye before. Rye is acceptable in some ways, but the official recipes usually advise bourbon. The Boulevardier I've found is it's really refreshing, especially during the colder months. I mean, I'll have a Negroni anytime, but with the gin, that's usually kind of more of a spring or summer drink, and the whiskey usually has that kind of like warming feeling that's makes this drink more popular during the winter and the fall. It's definitely really good, not only if you like whiskey, but also if you like bitter stuff, and that's where the Campari really comes in. One thing that I really like about this drink is, like, on the one hand, it's a little bit different from like your most stereotypical drinks that you see at, chain bar restaurants, but it's also really not that hard to make. It's 3 ingredients, no crazy measuring. I mean, you can just have 1 part bourbon, 1 part Campari, and 1 part sweet vermouth. The only thing that may be a curveball is, like, not all liquor stores necessarily carry Campari. I mean, Campari is not hard to find by any means, but you may not necessarily find it maybe in the liquor aisle at every supermarket. You might have to go to, say, a Bevmo or a store that maybe carries a bigger selection, but it's not really that hard to find by any means. So to make a Boulevardier, you simply have, like I said, 1 part bourbon. So you want to fill it up right here. Now you can do double. We're just going to do 1 tablespoon each using our mixer. We have our bourbon, and then we just mix in the Campari. Now the Campari has that like really bitter tasting, and admittedly, because the Campari is involved here, drinks like the Boulevardier or the Negroni, they're not like completely for everybody as popular as they are. If you don't like bitter, you're probably not gonna like this drink. But if you find yourself you really like Manhattans, old fashions, I mean, this is probably a drink that you might want to try and branch out into if you hadn't had it before. So, and then we have the sweet vermouth. Don't make it with dry vermouth. That would be a big mistake. That's a totally different drink. I don't know what you would call that, but I'm not totally sure. Wouldn't have my car set too high on what that might taste like. But if I'm wrong, again, just let me up in the comments. So you want to just stir it up. And this should be served up, meaning just in a regular like martini glass without any ice. But here we're going to serve it on the rocks. There you go. In our tumbler. And then we're going to top it off with a little an orange peel for garnish. Yep. And there you go. This is your Boulevardier. Just like with the Negroni, the Campari probably takes a lot of the attention. So if you like those bitter drinks, definitely you should try a Boulevardier. If you like strong whiskey drinks like a Manhattan or an old fashioned, you should probably give this one a try. Stay away from this, as the bitterness is just really, really not your thing and you can't do it. But I definitely think it's worth a try, especially when you need something to warm you up in those colder months. Our friends over at Casa del Toro actually are around the way. They make a mean Boulevardier. And again, it's a pretty simple drink to make with or without the garnish, which I can see is now drowning in my drink right now. Not a professional bartender, of course, that's not obvious. So there you had it. For your consideration, the Boulevardier. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay safe out there.